This is Michael McFarland, writer, rocker, biker, geek, and I'm here with my brother Dave. So I'm back in Ohio because I was playing a show in my hometown for the first time in about a year, which is awesome. But today is National Homebrew Day, and so appropriately we've got two different beers going. What's on the list for today?
The first one we're making today is a Belgian-style lemon pepper rye saison, and the second one we're making is a classic English pub-style ordinary bitter. It's what they call a session beer, which is intended to be like you could drink them all evening.
You can drink a whole lot of it and not, get too drunk, which is always nice. So we're sampling one of his other brews, which is an Irish red ale, which is named Teresa Michelle Galloway, and the description that he has this is his beer list of all of the ones that he's brewed since the beginning of the year. What, 23 batches you said?
Something like that.
Okay, so the description of this is a great showcase for caramel malts and black roasted barley, smooth yet complex with hints of toffee and chocolate, which seems just about right. But you told me something about these descriptions, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, for this one, I did write this after I had sampled the beer, but for some of them, I definitely wrote the description based on what I had in mind for how I wanted it to come out, and not necessarily how it actually tastes.
So when he told me that, I was struck because that's really similar to what I did with the two records that I just recorded. It's two EPs, and the first one is entitled A Failed Breakup, and I don't have a physical copy here, but you can see the pretty picture on the iPad. But before I even went into the studio with producer Jason Rubel, I wrote a description of what the CD was going to sound like, just to have a target to aim for. So the description that we came up with was blending 90s alternative rock, modern acoustic pop, and elemental rhythmic grooves. Michael McFarland's EP, A Failed Breakup, showcases the Asheville, North Carolina singer-songwriter's range. McFarland assembles a tightly crafted song cycle relating the tale of how his attempts to end a romantic relationship weren't meant to be. A Failed Breakup captures the essence of McFarland's stripped-down live acoustic performances while delivering a polished studio recording. Intimate lyrical word pictures are layered on top of irrepressible melodic hooks delivered with rock and roll fervor to relate how McFarland discovered that some stories aren't meant to end. So in a very similar way to the way that my brother here had the idea for what these beers were going to taste like before he even started the brewing process, I had an idea for what the CD was going to sound like before I even hit the studio. But with that said, I believe the first rule of homebrewing is drink a homebrew, so that's what we're going to do.
Indeed.
Cheers!
Slanta.